friends, you're welcome on Learning with L and R, and today I would like to continue the topic that is teaching and learning theories, and today I would like to discuss with you about the new theory that is multiple intelligences. And this theory developed by psychologist Howard Gardner. According to him, at least 7 ways that people have of perceiving and understanding the world. Okay, there is total 7 ways. Each ways are called intelligence. Okay, what is the meaning of intelligence? Is somewhat autonomous from other human capacities, has a core set of information processing operations. Okay, it's called intelligence. Define an intelligence: has a distinct history in the stages of development we each pass through. That is intelligence. We come across and learn something. Has a plausible roots in evolutionary history, and the intelligence comes from our genes too. Then impacts of this theory: Gardner suggests a more balanced curriculum that incorporates the arts, self-awareness, communication, and physical education. Then the author advocates instructional methods that appeal to all the intelligences: role playing, musical performance, cooperative learning, reflection, visualization, and storytelling. In assessment, this theory calls for assessment methods that take into account the diversity of intelligences. There is a different kind of intelligences because we know about or learn about the world with the help of 7 ways. Then right brain versus left brain. This theory of the structure and functions of the mind suggests that the two different sides of the brain control two different modes of thinking. Okay, what they are, we have to know about. In the left brain, there is a mode of thinking called logical, intuitive, holistic, synthesizing, subjective, and looks at whole. Or in the right brain, there is a random, sequential, rational, analytical, objective, and looks at parts. In the left brain, we looks at a whole, and in the right brain, we looks at parts. Okay. Then there is a one example. Look at the chart and say the color, not the word. Okay. There is a green, yellow, purple, black, then green, then blue. After that, blue, red, yellow, green, red, blue, orange, purple, black, red, green, orange. And here we have to know about the two way of thinking, left or left to right conflict. Your right brain tries to say the color, but your left brain insists on reading the word. Okay. Then the next one, impacts of right brain versus left brain on learning. In order to more whole-brained in their orientation, schools need to give equal weight to the arts, creativity, and the skills of imagination and synthesis. In instruction, to foster a more whole-brained scholastic experience, teachers should use instruction techniques that connect with both sides of the brain, right? Then, for a more accurate whole-brained evaluation of student learning, educators must new forms of assessment that honor right-brained talent and skill.